What is the difference between corporatism and crony capitalism? Have you ever wondered how some businesses seem to thrive thanks to their connections with the government? Today, we will break down the differences between corporatism and crony capitalism. Both systems involve a close relationship between government and business, but they operate in distinct ways. Corporatism is an economic and political system where the government collaborates with major business groups, labor unions, and other interest groups. The goal is to manage the economy and social policy in a way that reduces conflict between labor and capital. In this system, the government works closely with organized interests to regulate the economy. This often leads to a controlled economy rather than one based purely on free market competition. On the other hand, crony capitalism is a system where business success relies heavily on personal relationships between business people and government officials. This often involves favoritism and corruption. In crony capitalism, government officials choose which businesses succeed by granting special favors like subsidies or tax breaks. This undermines free enterprise because it prioritizes political connections over merit. In crony capitalism, profits are often made through rent-seeking, which means extracting value through government-granted privileges instead of through productive economic activities. This creates a relationship where businesses support politicians, and politicians use businesses to advance their own interests. From a socialist viewpoint, both corporatism and crony capitalism are seen as distortions of a fair economic system. Corporatism can be viewed as state-managed capitalism that still favors established economic elites. Crony capitalism is seen as a corrupt form of capitalism that concentrates wealth and power through political favoritism. In practical terms, corporatism may look like a formal partnership between government and business aimed at stabilizing the economy. However, it often maintains the interests of the capitalist class. In contrast, crony capitalism is marked by informal networks that benefit a small elite at the expense of society. Both systems stand in stark contrast to socialist ideals, which focus on public ownership and democratic control of the economy. In summary, corporatism is a structured collaboration between government and economic groups, while crony capitalism is a corrupt system where business success is based on political connections. Understanding these differences helps clarify the ongoing debates about economic systems and their impacts on society.